Welcome to the 5 Minute Life's Questions and Lessons podcast. I'm your host, Charity Youngblood, and I am so grateful that you are here with me today. Let's get started with today's topic. This is what's keeping you from saying no. This is what's keeping you from saying no. So, I recently wrote an article, like an email newsletter article that I thought would be really important and like a valuable resource to bring to the podcast. So it all came from this concept from Jen Sincero. She's written a whole lot of books and she's a coach. Highly recommend Googling her. But she came up with this concept of rewards. And she was actually talking about this in the terms of being broke. So I don't remember her exact words in the book, but it was basically like, there are rewards that keep you broke. Like there are certain things that you get from being broke. And I was like, hold on, let's break that down because I don't know that I agree. And she starts going down the list of things like when you're broke and people want you to come on a trip with them, they'll offer to pay for you. Or if people are going out, to a restaurant and they know that you don't have money to pay for a certain meal, they'll offer to pay for you. And she, just kind of not only gave examples of rewards, but also prompted some questions. And so when I was thinking about this whole series of what really stops us from saying no, this challenge of like the rewards came up. I'm like, we can apply this because think about it. We're not rewarded for saying no, we're rewarded for saying yes. And so I really just wanted to bring this to the podcast so you can think about, well, hold on a second. Like, first of all, is this true for me? And if it is, think about the role that rewards play in your life, right? Like, what are the external rewards that you receive from saying yes? What are the external rewards that you receive from saying yes? So, some of the things that come to mind for me is like, we reward things, our society, when I say we, I'm talking about like our society rewards things like being productive, right? Working hard, helping the team, right? And all of those things are fine, but we will say yes to those things at the detriment of our peace, at the detriment of our mental health, at the detriment of our capacity, et cetera, et cetera. So I really just wanted to encourage you, as always, just to think for yourself. I'm really not trying to sway you one way or the other. That's by no means, if this is your first time listening to me, I don't play that game. You do you. What I am trying to teach you to do is think for yourself, to really ask yourself these questions, take a moment to pause and reflect and decide what you want to say no to, what you need to start saying no to. So, that's what I had on my heart for today. As always, thank you so much for listening or watching. Please rate and review this podcast wherever you're listening to my words. And if this episode has been helpful for you, please share it. We are here on this planet to help each other. So if it's been helpful, please pass it along. And until next time, take care.